Welcome back, hunters. I'm the survivalist, and we return to the Hunter Call the Wild, where, although we didn't get too much done last episode, we did get a new main story mission done, or I should say opened up, to go after coyotes with the 270 rifle. So what I'm going to do is probably look at seeing about if I have the inventory room to actually pick that up and take it with us. As well as just try and figure out... Yeah, so I've got a fair bit I can do, so that is... Okay, so it looks like that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to take up a fair bit more. The 270, I should have plenty of ammo for that, so I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Yeah, we want the highest penetration we can. I'm actually kind of surprised we can fit that in, but that's good to know. I don't know if... I might have to take another sight, I'm not too sure. But we might actually be good with just that. The only thing I'll probably have to do is take that off of there. We'll slide a few things around just to make room. Yeah, it's 270 right there. And it was easy enough to put on. And it looks like... Oh, that is handy. You don't have to have multiple scopes if you want to use the same one over again. Okay, so yeah, all we gotta do is... Actually, I should take a look and see for that. So it is Layton Lakes, Heightened Peaks, Northern Ridge, Lake District... Oh, okay, so they mean, like, big large regions. Like, this is the Lake District, this is the Layton Lakes District, and then there are a few others, so... That's what that means. Okay, we should have no problem, then, for going forward and seeing what else we can get. And we'll put the optic back on this. I still like that you could just one press and it's on or off. That's helpful. And yeah, last episode, all we really did was go over a few things I had worked on in my spare time to get the ammo right. We used... Ooh. Right, I do not have a turkey collar, like, handheld one, but we could try using the e-collar for it. The only thing I've got to do is try to get us to a close enough spot where when we place this down and start it going off, it'll be in range for the turkeys to hear it. One thing I'll probably have to get used to is now my binoculars are on the fourth... Oh. Okay, now they might actually come to this, but I'm not 100% sure. And I think we'll go for... Okay, turkeys at the top. Now, I think crows and turkeys apparently have, like, a natural rivalry with each other, so maybe that'll bring, like, a more aggressive response out. But we'll try that to start with and see. As yeah, that says it's a 2. Whether it'll actually be drawn in, I'm not super sure. No, it does say traveling, so it might be brought in. Although I am... You know what, maybe instead of that, I'll try a mating call. Because it does feel weird to have that you have, like, a crow call to try to bring the turkeys in, but maybe that only applies to, like, certain members? 100% sure. But yeah, with that being only one Class 1 animal, we'll want to be using our bow and arrow for it. Oh. No, we got a black bear sitting on its butt. That's just it says that's a difficulty 3. This is a difficulty... You know what, I think I'm going to try sneaking closer, because it's not really making any movements to try approaching the collar. I can't tell... I can spot it there, but I don't know if it's, like, beyond a hill, or if it's just that it's, like, obscured by the, that tree there in front. Okay, I think it's just right behind that tree there. So if I can keep going a little bit to its right and just keep progressing this way, we might not have any issues with it. I might actually be able to use the bow on the turkey and then use our lever action on the bear. Of course, I kind of have to also make sure I keep my eyes on where the turkey is as we're trying to follow and get close to it. Okay, that's right over there. Yeah, see, I know it's at a need zone right now, but I don't know if it's actually, like, eating or what it's up to. It does say attentive. Ooh. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm not sure how it's exactly picking me up, but it is. So I'm not going to go any further crouched or prone. Well, I shouldn't say... I'm not going further crouched. I'm going to prone and crawl my way to the base of this tree here. And use this as a little bit of cover and just try to keep an eye on what it's up to. And it's not a high-scoring animal at all, but if I can put good practices in place to start on like these lower-class animals and these easier ones to get, maybe that'll help me when the time comes and I possibly stumble across a really good specimen to get. Yeah, see, he has been brought in, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should try going back to the crow call. Oh, right, again. I said I was probably going to make that mistake, and I definitely did. I'm going to see if I can crawl a bit closer without getting picked up by it. I'm not exactly sure what distance I am out from it. I think if I were to try the bow, the max range I might have is 60 meters. But then the wind is going to have an impact on that too. Shoot. It was just back up there, but now it seems to have... Oh, okay, I can kind of pick it up. Like, it's registering, it's right... There we go. Okay, it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try aiming for that little pine tree right ahead of us. Because if I can get behind that, well, I should say actually in and under it, that'll give us a lot of cover, and I can easily be in range to use the bow on it. And we'll just try going slow and steady to it, and then see. But again, the e-collar is one of those... It is a jack of all trades, but because it doesn't master any of the calls, or it might not be affected by the perks, you may be better off just using your handheld ones to have more guarantee that things will be drawn into your calls. Like, I don't know if it's intended that the e-collar doesn't get any bonuses from, like, any of your perks or your skills you pick as you level up, or it's just an oversight they didn't think to include for programming it. I should double-check the store page to see about that. Okay, we're just about into cover now. Yeah, there we go. So, we're now really well concealed here. And I think in the time that I was crawling over here, the turkey might be gone. Yeah, that is one of the issues about trying to sneak closer, is the animals do not stay stationary where you see them. So I think that is off and gone. Oh, no. Although, looks like it's moved into an even more difficult spot for me because it's right behind those two tree trunks there. I think from here, I may be able to try to get it. Okay, the shot actually didn't connect with it because I think I hit the tree in front of it. Okay, now I should be able to get it, no problem. Yeah, it's been hit, but it should... I thought it would go fleeing from that, but apparently not. Oh, just going to drop... Oh yeah, I'm actually able to watch... There we go. Okay, that's down. Now, I don't know where the bear that's taking a rest over there is, though. So maybe for now, I'll just try going a bit slow, harvest this guy, and then see about that bear. But one thing I actually want to double-check with coming back to Called Wild, and I don't think it's in yet, which does strike me as a little weird, is that there's not the, trophy shots, or like the trophy pics you can take with the animals. Now, something that the Hunter Classic did really well with, in my opinion, but I don't think it is present in, Call of the Wild here. Yeah, she's calling from over there. Okay, let's see if maybe we can set that to 100 and possibly get her. I think she'll probably run off, though, with the, way the wind's carrying our scent to her direction. But we'll just see. I'm really surprised. I don't know if this guy, like, bugged and couldn't move from his spot, why he just kind of stayed still even after the hit and dropped, or what. But, a nice fan display back there from him. Yeah, you were only a silver. Oh, I'm actually surprised I got you down there. I was trying to aim much more up here, but maybe the wind had an effect on it. But yeah, nothing I can see that says, like, take a trophy picture with it. There's a bit of an XP reward. Archery score. You know what, maybe... Like, I know she's somewhere down there, but I feel like with the time it would take to try getting close and with how bad the wind is, I'll just snag this need zone, go pick up the caller, and then we'll see where we'll go from here. Because, like, when it comes to trying to go for the coyotes, it might just be one of those instances where it's better off to stumble upon it by chance. See, our caller is right back this way. I'm just going to leave the bear to do whatever she will. If I could get to a better position, I would probably try using the, turn that off. Try going for her, but yeah, I figured she would run anyway. I basically would have had to go back to the caller, then try going probably straight south from where the caller was to avoid the wind giving us away. So that at least kind of helps get rid of that as an issue whatsoever. maybe what we'll do is we'll try going eastwards. Or maybe even up northeast, where there's that little connection here. Or, I was going to say, maybe we'll follow the trail, but truth be told, the trail only really goes back the way we are just coming from. Well, I'll be darned. Looks like maybe the turkey caller was working, just in a direction that I was not prepared for. Yeah, so I'm going to get low, we'll hide into this tree here, and see if we got somebody else coming in from the other way. Now, there were a lot of warning calls going out, so that makes me wonder if this might be a better scoring bird. So I think it's only one that's been calling back and, like, giving these warnings out. But I do also have to try spotting it in the first place to get an idea. And with where it called from... Yeah, vegetation is pretty thick over there. I might not even really be able to see it unless it comes up onto this little ridge here ahead of us. Might just have to wait and give it a little bit of time and see what it does. I could probably try going a little closer, but I don't know if I'd have much better view from that tree there. I feel like maybe from that one right in front of us I've got in the center might give us our best chance of seeing from afar. But the thing is, if the turkey's already on its way up towards us, I might accidentally spook it and ruin our chances at it. Yeah, I might just have to wait here for a while and see if it does get called in. I mean, what we'll do is we'll try going first to the trees right there. Or maybe you can just go for that one right ahead of us there. Maybe if I can get another warning call, at least that'll give me better indication on how far off it is. But another thing about Call of the Wild I like is with having gone so far into the archery tree, if I do have to shoot from prone, I absolutely can. Let me just try getting to the base of this tree and taking a look to see. Just try and keep my ears open in case I can hear it walking towards us, but... yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything at the ridgeline yet. I know it still had, like, a fair distance out. I think it's, like, almost 100 meters away. But I either have to wait and hope that it's coming to the edge there and coming uphill, or try getting to there been seeing myself. So I'm going to go for the more active option and try sneaking up close here. And see where it might be. It could well be possible it's like the other one where it was almost like... I don't want to say it was like fully bugged in... Oh lord, what's going on there? Bugged in place and like it wasn't moving, but it seemed like it kind of got stuck in like a stationary position with the call going off. As if it wanted to interact or come closer to it, but it just wasn't. Okay. Not exactly as nice and big for view as I thought we'd have. But I think if I can get under this tree here, I'll get a little bit of a hidden bonus. I can try sitting up and taking a good look out. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything here. And there's a lot of foliage and such it could be hiding at the base of or in. I was hoping even just like a couple steps I might have been able to get a warning call go out. Oh. I might have sensed something fleeing. I don't super know. I just saw like a black dot go up that way. That could have been a turkey or could have just been a general bird. Yeah, you know, I'm going to pick up the caller and get going. It really feels like since you don't get replies back with this, you kind of have to see the animals first to make best use of it. And there was that. At least with that, I had an idea of... Ooh, not that. Again, I keep making that same mistake. I knew I would. Yeah, you know what? Since it's not coming in or anything, I'm just going to grab this and follow the trail for a while. I think until this has the, like, plays into more of the skills I've got, it'd be better to just throw this back into, storage and take out all the handheld callers. It's like, I don't think that guy, for as long as that thing was making noise, was ever actually really attracted to it. So what we'll do instead is we'll just follow along this and see what we have along the trail. Again, we'll keep our ears open for any coyote calls. We'll try doing a bit of glassing, but on a map like Layton Lake, it's a little hard to have some really good visibility with, like, how dense the foliage can be. Yeah, it's the case you kind of just have to listen out for when you make an animal aware of your presence and it warns you. I think it's more that the deer probably make the most intimidating warning call. Like those hisses and stuff they do. That'll get your attention. Yeah, I doubt the bear's back in its resting area yet. Truth be told, it probably won't even come back. Even if it did, I think with how the wind's blowing, it wouldn't be worth trying. Well, if we can get anything from the west or north, then we're in our ballpark. Wind's not an issue then, and we can see what we can do. do have tracks of something there. Might be rabbit tracks. They look, I mean, granted, we're seeing them through binoculars, but yeah, they look pretty small. Maybe rabbit or turkey. And we got some more things around here. I'm thinking this might all be rabbit. Yeah, very old. So I won't worry about them. Nope. Oh, there they are. I don't suppose I have a rabbit call on this thing, do I? Turkey, deer, bear, deer, no. Didn't think I did. Oh. Okay, well there was a turkey, apparently. I guess they've got a good sense of smell, because as soon as it landed there, it kind of picked us up and went, uh-oh, better go. So yeah, I have to hope we... Okay, well, we'll probably make it to that fork, and we gotta go north on that one. Again, sometimes the wind and the wind indicator feels more like an animal direction pointer. So a lot of times, what you seem to be going after is a lot of times in the way the wind wants to blow, too. We'll just follow the trail along as we can. And see what else happens. It's not exactly been the most action-packed thing to put the Maraudy through its paces, but I guess I should be calling it the 1894, given, like, Maraudy's the makeup, or the manufacturer of it. We'll keep going and see. A little bit of rain actually is kind of good for some of the perks we've taken, because I think that helps to reduce our visibility when it's raining. A nice bit of an upper view, but yeah, all you can really get are like little peeks through some of the trees. There's not a lot of nice big open area here. And we'll just keep on marching and see what else we come across. Again, I'm going to do that for as long as I have this setup in place. I know it. I always try going for binoculars. I've got, right when I was getting used to them being in the 3 slot, I moved them around. Maybe we'll try a deer call and just see if we have any response. I didn't think there'd be anything out there. Just, I guess it's like how the textures kind of work on distant objects. Some things look darker than they are. Yeah, no replies back. I don't really want to go running, because I mean, that could let me cover some ground a little bit faster, but I still feel like if anything does give me a warning call, it probably already would be fleeing at that point. Weirdly, I mean, I guess that is response from the moose call. The only problem is that is like half a kilometer down that way. And that's, of course, the same direction the wind is blowing too. So yeah, we're just going to keep on the trail and then cut our way north, because it's probably not too much further. Yeah, it's not too much further, and then we'll hit the, there's a little something there, but you know what? I think we're far enough past, I won't worry about it. It's likely just like another, hunting blind or tower we can put up. I'm not actually sure what that was making that sound. Maybe that was the moose, but... I don't see that. Something weird's going on here. I'm not sure if it's a warning call, but it's not registering, or what that is. Just even trying to find the direction of what it is. It's throwing me for a little bit of a loop right now. Like, I'm not even sure what species of animal it is that's making that. Thought maybe it was a moose. Oh, it was. Now, of course, it was, again, right from the direction the wind is blowing towards. Oh, there he is. Okay, he was a very easy, so it wasn't anything too big of a loss. But, like, that is the luck I always have in this game. It could have been any direction, and had, of course, been coming up from the wind. Hopefully us getting down into this area will have a little bit better luck for what's ahead in the north of us. I don't know if we'll find anything, but it's at least worth a check. But it's almost one of the things where as you're going to start going off on a hunt, see what direction the wind's blowing, and then go to a spot on the map that won't impact you at all. So in my case, I should have started from somewhere way down north and just gone completely, or way down south, and worked my way somewhere up north in any direction. Because, yeah, deciding to go thinking, oh, I'll go west or east, that won't be a problem. Nah, it's still proven to be a problem. But yeah, we'll cut up north and try to get something for today. Well, something more than just the turkey. Although, with these tracks here, I'm wondering if that moose... What kind of direction did the moose go? So if these are its tracks... Yeah, these are. So it went up this way and then circled back around? Hard to say. Okay, Mount Kragan or High Lake? We'll go towards High Lake, I suppose. Like, from out here... not really able to see anything through the foliage. So we'll keep going and hopefully get some kind of vocalization to know better. Alright, just another one of those little birds. Yeah, it's nice and quaint to go walking through the woods. I just wish I was having a little bit better luck finding stuff that's actually ahead of us, and not 90 degrees to the left or right. Actually, I should say from how we were walking, everything was 90 degrees to the left. Gee, I don't even see anything out there having a drink or that. Maybe we'll try an alcohol and see. It doesn't seem like anything. I'll try the moose one more time, but I think all we might hear is from something behind us again. Oh, hang on. Okay, I think it's just a female, yeah. It's just a female, but you know what? It does give us a little bit of time to keep practicing with the Model 1894. I don't really see anything else of... Oh! Never mind, we got somebody of note right here. Oh, I hate when they're coming face on like this, because I'm always bad at placing those shots. There we go. I mean, granted, this scope is probably more than powerful at that range, but at least that's another heart shot to put it down. And it does go to show it... I do think it was more so just the very poor quality of the ammo's penetration that was giving me so much grief with the handgun hunting last weekend. Well, I think for as long as I had been using the 1894. Like, let's collect you, big guy, and then we'll be on our way further. Yeah, you were just a silver. Trying to... Alright, you gotta go into inspect to zoom in better. See, I do like the way the Hunter's breakdown of, like, the shot and such much better. You can see, like, how it's slowly penetrating through and that to its final point. So I probably could have aimed a little more to the left and that would have given me it still. At least that's nice to get. How am I doing on cash? 87,000. I'm trying to remember if that's really high or not. I think that's a fair amount of funds. Like, it's only once you're in the shop and you're taking a look at all the pricing do you really get an idea of, okay, that's a lot of money, no, that's not a lot of money. But I think it's about 20,000 is usually, like, how it goes for pricing for, like, some of the weapons and such. It varies heavily. It really is the case you need it all right before you to know. But yeah, Model 1894 is definitely going to stay in our inventory. Truth be told, the whole ambusher pack is likely going to stick... Ooh, there's some... Ooh, okay, so we got whitetail and a moose. The whole ambusher pack will probably be staying in our inventory with us. It's just the electronic collar I may toss back into storage. Again, if it would be a little bit more useful and have a bit more calling power or attractive power, then I would try using it much more. But it feels like it's super hit and miss with it. Some things it is able to pull in pretty reliably and well. Others, it's just kind of holds them in place almost, if that. I don't know if it's, again, down to the animal's behavior programming, or it's down to how the collar operates. But since we did see those couple whitetail with him, I'm just going to stay low on the approach for a while. I think actually, I want to check, because there's one skill that's kind of a weird one. Yeah, this is the one that I think is actually more detrimental to yourself than anything. Adds a random chance of attracting a species is not usually attracted by a particular caller. Which kind of makes me feel like if you're trying to call a specific species, it's kind of bad to bring other species or other animals in towards you too. Like maybe if you're... Well, that's in the ambusher, isn't it? Yeah, I guess maybe if you're in a stand, it's not so bad, because you'll probably be using like more of a rifle and you can pick out what you want better. I feel like with the... It is kind of detrimental, I feel, for like trying to go more stalker and trying to find things in the field. Now that moose was drinking... I didn't think it was that far off. I thought it was just like right around here. Let me zoom in. Oh no, it was... Okay, it was a lot further up than I thought, apparently. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a really janky set of antlers on him. Yeah, so he's on... It's actually the pond across from this one, so maybe we'll try sticking to the right here and just work towards him. I don't know where those two white-tailed does went. I didn't really see a buck with them, so I don't think they're going to be something I'll focus too much on. But yeah, we'll see about trying to get up to him. With him drinking there, I don't think we'll be able to pull him in with a collar, but he should be a little more preoccupied, so we hopefully can close the distance without too much trouble. I can try getting another heart shot in to put him down quick. Like, it's just really amazing how much different the penetration power is, and it does make me feel like it's been a long time since I have played the game right from the beginning, but I feel like if you were to give a new player access to the two ammo types, had them try the one with low penetration, then high penetration, the difference is going to be so drastic to what they are, like, steadily getting down. Yeah, so he's out that far. Yeah, I'm going to stay crouching, but with our speeder, or our speed lock kind of engaged. Again, I just wish there was like a little bit of a HUD element at the bottom right, since you have so much else there already. That just kind of gave you a little idea to know how fast your movement speed is set at. It's like, if I were to try standing up right now, I would go into a sprint immediately. And that would basically send him running, I'm sure. I actually think because of the zeroing that is on the 1894, I could try taking this guy at 150 meters. I'm going to try more so to aim for like a 100-meter shot. Just try to see what the power looks like for that. Given the ammo is only listed supposed to be for an effective range of half that at 50 meters. Pretty sure that's what the ammo says. Yeah, effective range, 50 meters. Now, it seems like that 50 meters might mainly apply to it when it's used in a handgun, so we'll have to see. Okay, yeah, so he should be... it's saying... Okay, he's around 100... Yeah, he's calm, just still drinking away. He's probably going... I'm trying to think of, like, what distance. It's looking like he's about, like, 80 or so. Yeah, it's saying 60 to 90, so... I don't know if it'd be better to go up in zeroing or go down in zeroing. I'm just going to get over here, and then we'll try our shot at him. And that might be our last harvest for today, with just how long video's at right now. Yeah, he's going to... Beautiful. Oh, and there was actually at least one female up at the pool beyond this one. Yeah, so I'm not really going to worry about scaring anything else off, because he can't go running any further than that. And maybe next weekend we'll go back to Mount Kraken, because we do have the side mission to go after a bear there. But once you do learn the placement for the organs and you have the right equipment, things go down really reliably for you. Yeah, look at this weird, like half deer, half moose. Actually, maybe more half elk, but you see the difference on them. And yeah, right through, was a little high for the heart, but you know what? The lungs at least drop down low enough that if I missed the heart, I'm at least getting the lung shot still. So yeah, that's him down. And you know what? We'll actually go to Mount Kraken once more to prepare for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to check at the shop. Maybe we'll just check a bit on like the weapon pricing to see, because I know trying to reset your skills and your perks takes a fair amount of funds depending on what you've got invested in them. Like for skills, yeah, it'd be 28,000 to reset the little bit I've got here, and 42,000 for this. So it does cost you a fair bit if you want to respec, which it's kind of, I feel like, a bit of a detriment to the game. I feel like it should be something where maybe it's very low for, like, your first one of the day to try. Oh. You know what? Since we have been pretty well on time, maybe we'll try stretching this episode a little longer. Since we do have the possible option of getting a bear right here. So that, I think, is for... Yeah, that's for Doc. Now, I don't know how the wind is going to play into this, because it is still pointing more towards the south. And this is really thick crap here. I can probably try sneaking us a little further ahead and keep trying to pull him in towards us. Like, as long as he's more eastwards than he is south, we'll probably be able to get him. But it is very thick right here. I probably won't be able to use the scope on the 1894. I'm thinking I might have to rely on the iron sights. Just going to see if maybe I can keep trying to work a little bit more to my right so the wind's less and less of a possible factor. Because this is a predator call, I doubt I'm going to... Oh. Okay, it sounds like it... See, yeah, it's still right down there. You know what? This might even be a case to try using the, Try using that, and if I can go further down this way, maybe you'll be more inclined to come in without our scent carried. Okay, I don't have a really good view for, like, him coming in, but hopefully this is a nice distance out where he'll kind of... Our scent won't be a problem, and he'll get pulled in. I kind of feel like if a predator would be drawn in by, like, a collar like this of a wounded animal, they'd be a little bit more faster to come investigate than being slow and careful. The game is kind of a little back and forth on that, I think. Okay, see, it feels like you're traveling down with me as I'm moving this way. Like, he still seems to be about the same distance out. Unless he's traveling southwards, we should be getting out of the vicinity of, like, our scent being given away to him. It might even be the case where we'll just kind of bump into him while we're trying to go this way and the collar's doing nothing. As yeah, I've not seen him yet. Okay, collar is 50 meters up there. Yeah, no signs of them. Maybe see if I can even use these. Now, as long as I was crouching in them, they would give me a little bit of a bonus, but... Just a bird there. I haven't heard any other calls from him, and I haven't heard him fleeing off. I'm staying right down there. Okay, you know, I'm going... Okay, well, there was a coyote down there. I don't know if she would have caused him to flee too. But yeah, the collar, again, it's super hit and miss. Some things it seems to work decently enough on, but others, it's like you're not even using it. I know it's kind of risky trying to speed up down this way, but... you know what? I might even... where is this thing? There's Black Bear. Yeah, stop that, because you're not doing anything. I'm even going to try from over here and see if I can pull him out this direction. Again, maybe without our scent being blown where he is, that'll bring him a little more interested in us. Again, I keep pulling that darn thing out. It is also possible, too, he's at just a need zone, like sitting or eating. And that's the reason why he's not coming in either. Now, if he is at a need zone, I kind of want to... Oh, okay, well, we've got whitetail resting there. Oh, another one right there. That's a buck. There's our bear. See, I don't like the straight shot, but I'm probably going to have to take it on him. Just going to see if I can pull him in a little closer. Oh, one shot and he's down. Again, this is probably a much more powerful zoom than you need for these ranges, but it's nice to have the guarantee they're going down. So we'll collect him, and that's a second mission knocked out at the very end here. We'll also see what his score is, because he might be a silver or even a gold rank, given it said like he was a hard difficulty. Let's check on you. Oh, just a silver. But yeah, again, getting close to the heart. I'm at least clipping it, but could still be a bit better. Yeah, so spot 3 different fur types on black bears is the next mission, but that's just like passively we can get whenever we get it. Overall, though, it's nice to add that last little harvest to be able to round out this weekend for the Hunter Call of the Wild. So, what's a nice view? I guess even just viewing the outpost in general is kind of a nice little way to end us off. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, share in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.